Our job as coaches is to create time and space. This is what I believe about ozone time. Our job is to look at the other team, find out what they're doing, have a plan to create time and space for our offensive players, and then let their instincts take over. Hockey's not scripted like football where everyone runs precise routes, and players will push back if you try and coach it that way offensively.
Okay, this is a two-part drill to work on offensive zone habits. The first part of the drill is about puck protection. So on the whistle, F1 is going to come up hard and try to gain the dots to get to the middle of the ice. This defender is going to play soft D and work on pushing him up out of the zone, but also making sure he stays on the inside. So this D forward is going to come up, turn back, protecting the puck from this D and accelerating to create separation. This D is going to adjust. And same thing, gap back up, staying on the inside and trying to keep that player from outside the dots. So we're working on two parts here on the D zone coverage, but also creating puck protection and creating separation. Forward is going to again now turn, protect the puck, accelerate through the dots to get a shot on net.
Stripped by Dorofeev to the middle, shot, score!
16 to goal. Look at the strip. That is equivalent to a play from...
Once this player gets a shot on net, this D is out of the play. So puck number 2 comes down on a net cycle. F1, whose shot, is going to drive and follow, and now take this puck around to the weak side. At the beginning of this drill, we started with a D here who was acting as our weak side D. When he sees this, he's going to activate and he's going to start to come down. He's initially looking to be a pass option for F1 on this net cycle. As F1 continues, at the weak side D, who's now going to become the strong side D, is going to come up and stretch the zone. Big thing here is that when we have possession of the puck in the offensive zone, we want our strong side defenseman to be stretching the zone and lengthening and widening that ice that's available to us rather than crowding down. We're going to crowd down on puck battles, but when we have possession, we're going to stretch the zone. This is where we're now going to work on 3 different slip and scissor options. So if we're low in the zone and we have F1 climbing the wall, so that's a big thing here is we're climbing the wall. This ticks is now our trigger. This is the trigger where our defenseman now has to move. The 3 options that we're going to teach this strong side is, number 1 is to slide to the middle. Number 2 is to roll through the middle. Or number 3 is to drive down the wall. Those are the 3 scissor options. So once again, the trigger here is when F1 brings that puck up, gets the tick. Now our D has to activate and move. Slide, roll, or down the wall. So these are the 3 different options that we can teach. So as F1 comes up, if D decides to come down the wall, we're going to get off the wall, little drop pass, and in motion, D1 is coming down the wall. Our F2, who put this puck down low, is now going to drive to the back post. As this play continues, he's going to now fill in down low. So what we have now is we have our D, who's sliding down the wall, our F1, who's doing an exchange and rolling, getting lost high in the zone, our F2, who's finding space. Now it's a quick pass down low, and now a return pass to F1, who's got lost in space high in the zone. So that is our down the wall option. If our F1 brings it and activates the D and the D slides, now the play, our weak side D is going to slide. Now the play is find the guy in the zone for a quick shot on net, or our F2, who cycled down, who's coming to the back post, drives to support this play. When he comes up, now our F2 can slide and find space in here for a play here or a quick shot on net. So that's option number 2. Now we have, it's called the Chicago roll. So F1 brings the puck up, activates at the ticks. Our strong side D is now going to roll through the middle. Our weak side D is going to see this roll, and he's going to now come and scissor over here. And then now we have a switch and a confusion here for a quick play to, which was our weak side D now on the strong side. So once again, this play starts, or this drill starts out of the corner with a puck protection concept. Come up, turn back, protect, accelerate, get to the dots, shot on net, follow to the strong side post, cycle down. F1 is now going to initiate a net cycle, so bringing the puck from strong side to weak side. Our weak side D initially is coming down to support if there's a pass option here. When we see continue, he's going to come up, stretch the zone high. Our F1 is now going to come to our trigger point on the half wall, and we have our three options for a D sliding down the wall, D sliding across, or rolling to the middle.
This is our trigger point. We call it a trigger. Okay, when do the defensemen start to move? And this is where you've got to create motion. We use the hash marks. If there's clear possession by our player at the hash mark, that's the trigger for our defensemen to start to move. And you've got a couple options there on where they start to move. Okay, this would be what we would call a slide. You can't stand here, because if you stand here, again, you're making it easy on the defensive forward right here. You want to put this guy in a bad spot by sliding. Okay, now he's got to make a decision. Do I go at the puck carrier? I know this guy's moving. I'm in between. Okay, now you've created a shooting lane that wasn't there before if you were standing there. So we would call that a slide. As soon as possession gets to the hash mark, he's moving. So he slides, we call this a Chicago roll. He comes through, his partner comes over the top to create a little bit of confusion. Okay, you can see they've lost coverage here. Now it's opened up some space. Okay, now we're creating offense. And then I can't emphasize this enough. 90% of his goals come within 5 feet of there. And that's not an accident. That's where the goals are. That's where the goals are. So you create room, but you have to end up, this has to end up being the picture all the time.